is on Polygon. It is on Avalanche. It's on Phantom. Lots of different networks. So we're going to call this the noob strategy. All right. Okay. So how about just for noobs? Just for noobs. A simple way to get started. All right. Nice. So what network? Here we go. Look. So Polygon, Avalanche, Binance, or Phantom to start with. So let's go on to what network should we use? Let's start on Binance. Let's keep it simple. All right. Okay. Now we need to consider, what are we going to use? What is our strategy going to be? What are we going to build here? What tokens do we want? I'll tell you what. Let's do it really simple to start with. Let's do a really simple one. Let's consider we're going to start with. Let's do a stable coin strategy. Let's do a nice simple stable coin strategy. So we're going to invest with Binance US dollars, and we're going to look for, let's just say 20% APY at the moment, with a relatively low risk. In fact, we'll do a very low risk. Okay, very low risk. Okay, so very low risk stable coin strategy. Okay. Stablecoin. All right, so we're going to, at the moment, I'm just going to click Save Draft. So now need to go to the next stage. It won't let me yet. I've got 4 stages at the top here. So now I need to come across to my fees. Well, sometimes there's a fee required to execute a strategy. There's not going to be a fee in this instance, so there's no swap in and there's no swap out. But I might want an entry fee. So is there going to be a fee to enter into this platform? Well, no, there's no entry fee. Is there going to be an exit fee? Some platforms have exit fees. So no, at the moment there's not. A performance fee. So what is the fee from the profits? What fee am I going to take for profits? Well, I want to be able to take 5%. So 5% of anything that's generated through this strategy, I'm taking as a thank you for my hard work. And what about a withdrawal fee? We want to penalize people if they withdraw. So we'll take 2.5%. So this is regardless if it's profitable or not. We're going to take 2.5% out as a withdrawal fee to try and keep people in for a longer term. Because the longer people are in, the better. We want people to make more profits, not just to be in and out all the time. And so this withdrawal fee should make a difference to that. And it also ensures that as a farmer, we do get paid something regardless if it's profitable or not. But we don't want to be paid that much because we want to make sure that the withdrawal fee covers our costs, but doesn't consider profit, because any profit should come from performance, not from a withdrawal fee. Awesome. So, that being said, let's go over to the protocols and the risks. All right, let's have a look. So, for the first protocol, who are we going to use? Let's use PancakeSwap. Just want to keep this really simple for now. Okay, so the pool name is going to be called Pancake. Let's actually go and have a look. So, we're going to open up here. What I'm going to do is, let's bring this across here and let's go to PancakeSwap. Going to open this up. All right, so on PancakeSwap, we're going to look for BUSD. Oh, is there no BUSD pool? I'm pretty sure there is. Is there? There's no BUSD farm, really? There must be. Is that all there is left? Wow, okay. Wow, I thought there'd be more than that. Crazy. Okay. Wow, DeFi is really taking a rocking. Let's have a look at Planet Finance. Let's look at Planet Finance. We'll have to do a bit of research. We're doing this live, by the way. We're doing this live. So let's have a look at the vaults. BUSD. Is there anything on here at the moment? BUSD seems to be. BUSD at the moment seems to be. Oh, there's a USDCB, but this is not a vault. We're looking more for the vaults at the moment. Okay, I mean, I think the UI on Planet Finance looks like it's struggling a bit today. We don't want AUST, definitely not. All right, so we'll leave that for now. We'll come back to that a bit later. Let's just, as an example for now, we'll just set one up as a test. We'll come back to this. So, there we go. We'll use Planet Finance. So any application that's out there, we'll be able to check this out. Is there any impermanent loss? No, there's not. What allocation are we going to put into Planet Finance? Well, for the sake of this, let's just say we're going to put in 100%. 100% into this, okay? All right, so now we've got our protocol. We can add more protocols if we want as well later. We're not going to do that right now. We're going to go across to the builder. All right, and we're going to go to the builder. Okay. No, come on, let me into the builder. All right, hold on one sec. Let me go back to the. Let me go back. This is going live in an hour, so this is not even live right now. Hold on, let me just go by and see if. Let me go by and see if I can look at my dashboard. On my profile, I should be able to see. It's not on here. I was really, really hoping there. Really, really hoping. In fact. Oh, yeah, okay. Show my Don. I was really, really hoping I would have been able to show you this. Let me try and do a different one. Hold on a sec. So, let me do a test and a test. Let me go for cake. Let me see if this works. Pancake, isn't it? Let's do the fees again. Let's just test this out. It will work. It's all right. Let's go for 5%. Let's go for 2.5. Let's look at the protocols. Pancake swap. Let's have a look and see if that's going to work. We'll call it a test. The fees we've been done. We need to choose a network first. So we're going to go for Binance and we're going to go for Cake. All right, let's try this and see if it works. Oh, enter APY, a risk description, and a valid protocol. Okay, one sec. Okay, so APY is going to be 20%. Let's just say none. Just for this. I just want to get this test up at the moment. So in terms of fees, yeah, that's fine. Protocol risk. Right. Let's try again. No. Oh, I really, really wanted to show you this. You're going to have to wait for this to go live to be able to see it. But it's an actual drag and drop builder. So what you're able to do, and again, we're early in this because this is actually a testing website. It's going live in about an hour's time. In fact, if I was to just bring over the website here and actually go to the donkey.finance website, you'll see that it's going live in 1 hour, 32 minutes. 1 hour, 32 minutes. So what I'm kind of showing you at the moment is like super early. No one else can see this at the moment. Oh, 5.67 APY for BUSD on Beefy. So, all right, so that's one way we could have done this. So we could have... Beefy is... where is Beefy? Is Beefy on Phantom? I can't actually remember. Is Beefy on... Oh, it'll be on Binance, though, wouldn't it? No, because if you're using BUSD, then surely that would be on Binance, right? So if I go to protocols now, change that out for Beefy. There we go, look, Beefy Finance. And then what I would be able to do is if I go to the builder... I would actually be able to go here. It shouldn't say unauthorized, which is a bit unfortunate that it says that. What we should actually be able to see here is the drag and drop builder. So unfortunately, it's down at the moment. I see it's down, and that's a shame. But it's okay. It's okay. Let me just try one more thing by going back here, adding a second protocol. Because we can add multiple protocols here. So let's go for pancake swap. Maybe we want to put like 50% into this pool and then like 50% into this pool. We'll go for medium risk on both of these. So that's one of the things that we can do here. Can't do anything at the moment. So, all right. Unfortunately, we're not able to do this at the moment to show you the builder, but in about an hour or so, you'll be able to see it. So what happens is when you click on Go to Builder, this whole screen becomes a drag and drop. You get all of your tokens plus options. So you can build out a strategy. So you could say, for example, I want 50% of BUSD to go into Cake, 50% of it to go into Beefy Finance. I want to take the interest from Cake. I want to loop it back into Cake. I want to take the interest of Beefy Finance. I want to loop it across. And you can basically build out these like complex strategies. And if you were to look at, we've got some on here. Let's have a look. Here we go. So here you'll be able to see, this will show you everything. So you can see what's kind of going on. Now, again, because it's being updated, you're going to have to give it a bit of time, another hour or so to be able to see this. But yeah, this is basically going to show you all of the potential farms that you can copy and the results that you can get from these. Now, the really cool thing about this is going to be that you can not only see these complex strategies, but you can copy them as well. So all you would need to do is click on invest, choose how much you want to invest, and click the button. And that's it. So whatever has been created in terms of your the strategy from the farmer, you can copy them that easy. Just by clicking on invest, choosing how much of whatever the token is, and investing it. So again, this is how I see the future of yield farming. It is on BSC, but it's on multiple networks. It's on multiple networks. So you can actually... You can explore this not just on BSC, but also on Avalanche, on Phantom. It's on multiple different platforms. Multiple different platforms. So yeah, lots of stuff that you'll be able to go through and consider here. But it's the building that I'm really interested in, this strategy builder, and this is really where the power is going to come into this. This is a fantastic product. Fantastic product. Really excited. Obviously, I would have loved to have shown you it working fully, but at the moment, we just have to wait for another hour and a half for it to go live. It was working last night, but they're obviously they're tweaking and changing a few things. Once it goes live, it'll be fine. This is just early access. But I wanted you to get this to see it, to understand what's coming, because this is the kind of thing that you might look at and say, well, actually, I could invest in this. This is not a bad investment opportunity because it's been hacked. Okay, so they've rebuilt on Fireblocks. We're in a bear market. DeFi's in general, especially yield farming, is getting smashed right now. This is very, very low when you consider the entry price of the token. It might not be a bad hold. It might not be a bad hold. Yeah, it was hacked a while back, and then they moved everything onto Fireblocks as a result. In fact, you'll find that most products have been hacked. Most products have. It's part of the process. Even layer chains. I mean, you look at Axie, you look at Ronin. The Ronin network got hacked. You look at things like 4chain, that got hacked. You look at Binance, they got hacked. Like, loads of people have been hacked. But if you can be hacked and come back from it, that's actually a strong bullish sentiment, because a lot of people that get hacked don't recover. They never recover. I know the founder of the project. We've spoken many times. I'm very, very bullish on a team. So yeah, they've recovered from a hack. But yeah, being hacked, it's not a bad sign as long as they recover from it. And so they did. They dealt with the hack. Anyone that was affected by the hack. This is probably the most bullish sign for me. Some investors lost their funds due to the hack, and then the protocol refunded everybody. So anyone that lost their funds in the hack, they were recovered. Like, not recovered, but they were looked after. They weren't out of pocket. And so that in itself just speaks volumes to me. So yeah, really, really cool community. Really, really cool team. Yeah. Now, look, here's a really good example. How about Luna? I don't think you can invest in Luna at the moment. Now, here's a really good example of what you need to consider here. These are farming strategies. Anything can happen, right? If you're investing in this, if you're invested in this, then the challenge that you're going to have is that you have to understand. You have to understand that if you're investing in this, you're investing in the strategies, not in the platform. The platform's there to protect you, but ultimately you're investing in the strategies. So if you're invested in a Luna strategy and then Luna crashes, you're gonna get hit as a result from that. So I wouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. But I do think that if you are in multiple different projects, this could be a very good way. Now, it's always going to be easier if you go direct, like if you do it yourself, but it could be a lot to manage, right? All these different protocols, all these different projects, where's my money? Like, you might have to go onto DBank and try and figure out where everything's stored. It might be easier just to have one interface where everything's dealt with. But then, obviously, a point of failure is then this interface. So then you have to consider and you have to ask the question, well, what if there's a problem with Donkey? So that's why they're going to be launching insurance, which is another thing that I think is really powerful. The ability to have insurance where if something goes wrong, you know you're going to be covered is a nice thing to have. So yeah, lots of really cool things, to come. Excited to see what happens as a result of it. Gonna try and get into the builder, but at the moment, as I said, I think it's I think it's going to be a challenge to get into this. Gonna try one more time. That isn't letting me in, and the reason is because it's that. Oh, right, let's have a double check. What is this? So, oh, it's got a name. It's got a description. There we go. Nope. Okay, so that's all done. Okay, that's all done. Protocol. Okay, that's all done. Why can't I build? Okay. Huh. Oh, investment token. Yeah, that would help. There we go. All right, that's what we get. So, yeah, the idea is that you can actually not have to worry and stress about all of the stuff you need to make this strategy work. You can just go ahead and copy someone. Makes life a lot easier. Of course, you're going to pay a performance fee for that. You might make an extra 5 or 10% if you go and do it yourself. But do you really have the time and the energy? And for a lot of people, they're not going to want to know or understand how it all works. So this is a simple way that people can get involved. What's the minimum amount of BSC needed? Well, to access the platform, to access the protocol, you'll need 100 Donkey. So 100 Donkey is all you would need to be able to access the protocol. Now, let me just see if... here we go. So 100 Don. That's tier 0. That's access to the platform. You can then do 500 Don, which gets you in at a tier 1, 2,500 at tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, or if you do 50,000 Don, you're in at tier 5. The different tiers will give you additional boosts. So, for example, you can get like guaranteed APR. If you're a tier 5, you're going to get guaranteed 21%. Okay, if you're going to do like a BUSD, then you're going to get 26%. Now, you also get more benefits. So you'll be able to get referrals, and there's a thing called a mule pool, which gets you partner affiliate token rewards. So as you upgrade your tier level, stake additional Don, you'll get extra bonuses. Don at the moment in terms of price is 4 cents, I believe. Currently sitting at about 4 cents. Let me double check. 0.048. So, in terms of 100 Don, this is why I think it's a really good opportunity to get in. I paid a lot more for this. Like, 100 Don at the moment, it's like, it's $5. $5. It's not a game. This is not a game. This is yield farming. So, for $5 right now, you can stack up. Now, I get mine from KuCoin. There's 2 places where you can actually get these tokens. You can get them from PancakeSwap, or you can get them from KuCoin. But I believe that there's better liquidity. So if you were to go to a website, let's just come across to here. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. So if I went to CoinMarketCap and I typed in Don-key, okay, so it's currencies / Don-key, you'll be able to see. So let's have a look here, right? Let's have a look at the price overall. In fact, let's do this here. Let's bring this down. Let's talk about this for a minute. So let's look at Donkey. Where are we? Here we go. Right, there's been a lot of stuff I've been talking about this quite a bit in the past through videos and stuff. So let me just delete all of this. Let's delete all of this. All right. So let's look at this. Let's look at this as a token, right? Let's look at this from when it launched, which was back in May. Okay, back in May last year. So it had its initial launch, and then, as always, with anything, there's the pump and the dump, right? We know that, we expect that. It's the entire process of the token going up and then down. So we ignore that. Okay, we don't pay attention to that bit at the start. What we look at is kind of from here. Okay, this is kind of where it was important. So in May we had the jump off. We had the dump in May last year. Remember, we had that dump in May. Kind of just it dumped down up till August, and then we saw some activity in August. Obviously, when the platform first come online, version 1, bit of a sell-off, pumped up again, and we saw $1.50. Okay, we saw $1.50. So initially, I'm looking here. Okay, and then I'm also looking here. So now, if I look at this, I can see we've got this like 1.3, and here about 1.10. Okay, so on average, 120, there. If we come back down here to $1, we can see we've hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times we've hit the dollar mark. Okay, so let's bear in mind this green line here, which is this dollar mark. Okay, now let's have a look at where we are. Let's open this up. One sec. Let's open this up a little bit more. All right, and let's look at what's happened. So we can see we had the dump off at the end of last year. We saw it built up, crashed down, built up again. Then we've been in a downtrend. And right now we've been in this sideways, choppy, horrible. We know what the year's been like. We know what the market's been like. It's been horrible. So look at where it kind of was before, around the dollar mark. I fully expect it to recover to the $1 mark. Now, if we go back and we have a look at where it is now, compared to where it will be, if we just look at this getting back up to the dollar mark, already that's a 2,000% increase. Just to get back to where it's already been 4 times since September. I don't think this is a bad investment at all, given that they're just about to launch version 2. So this is why I have a large investment in this protocol. This is one that I very much believe in. In fact, I believe in it to the point that if we look at my wallet, if you have a look at my assets, I have 485,000 Don right now. Now, 485,000 Don is about $23,000. I bought this at a price of 15 cents. I paid $100,000 for this Don, which, as you can see, if I'd have bought right now, if I'd have bought my 100,000 right now, I would have over 2 million. So I could have a lot more. I could have a hell of a lot more if I'd invested now as opposed to when I did. But I still feel like I got in at a good time. So yes, I could have 2 million Don right now. Sad that I don't. But at the same time, I'm still happy having 500,000 Don. Still happy. Definitely feel like it's worth just getting 100 Don just for the platform itself, if nothing else, just to access the platform. So then what you need to look at is you need to look at the market cap. You need to look at the circulating supply, total supply. You need to understand from the tokenomics point of view what this looks like. Don's really not being utilized right now. Like it's just not being utilized right now. And so that will come into play towards the end of this year. So again, another reason why I'm quite happy to hold this at the moment. But again, to be able to use this platform, you just need to spend $5, buy 100 Don for $5. I recommend doing that if nothing else, just to be able to access the platform. As I mentioned, if you did want to consider the top investment level at the moment, it's going to be 50,000 Don, which is like $2,400 to get into the top level. But if you're starting with something like $20, that's going to give you already 415 DON. Now, again, if you go back and have a look at the platform, look at what the... Sorry, where was it? Wasn't there? My bad, my bad. Let me just go to the staking. 500 DON is tier 1. So if you're going to come in for $20, what I would say, if you're going to come in for $20, one of the things you might want to consider, is, well, if you're coming in for $20, right, and that is 415. Well, if you come in at $24 or $25, for argument's sake, you're going to be at an extra tier, which means you're going to get an additional APY as a result of that. So it might be worth the extra $4 in that instance just to get up to that tier 1. Because once you're here, 500 DON at tier 1, you're going to get a better return. It's only an extra 2%. But again, just something a bit better. So you can see here what the tiers will get you. But yeah. They don't have the single staking at the moment, I don't believe. Oh, 20% referral commission. But it's also a 14-day lockup. So if you do lock up in a staking, it is a 14-day unlock. So worth knowing about that as well. Yeah, so there you go. So I could lock up 50,000 DON. My referral commission will be 20%. I am on early access. You cannot access this right now. This is going to be live in about an hour or so, just over an hour. It is not live right now. In fact, just give me 1 second. Let me just try something. I'm going to just swap the... Just give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me try and do a refresh and see if this works. I'm still here, just trying to do a quick refresh on the screen. Seeing if that makes any difference. Hold on. Might not. Alright, let's come back. So I'm protecting the URL because this is a test site. And I don't want to give the URL out on stream. Alright, I've just done a quick refresh. So I'm going to see one more time if it works. I don't think it's working at the moment. So I don't think I'm going to be able to show you. But you know, we'll try. We'll try. But anyway, you get to see the process. So that's the main thing, is that you get to see the process. Think. Oh, please enter a risk description. Okay. No, it's not working. So we'll see it soon. We'll see it soon. In about an hour and a half's time, you'll be able to see it. Love to show you this. It would have been amazing. But yeah, not on the test version, unfortunately. So you'll be able to access the site when it goes live, which will be in about 1 hour and 12 minutes. How many DON are required to build a farm strategy? That's a really good question. I actually don't know the answer to that. I've been a donkey farmer now for a few months, but I don't know. I don't know. I know that you can kind of apply. This is the live version. So this is the version that actually is live right now. It's the old version. It's the old version. There's only a few of us farmers on here at the moment. There's only a few of us on here. So, yeah, if you take like one of the stablecoin strategies that's on here, you get to see. But there's not a lot on here at the moment. Not a lot. So what we're waiting for is for this to go live, because you'll get a lot more information around this. And as you can see, it looks really cool. Looks really cool. There's some really cool people in here. Yeah, there's some really cool farmers in here. So having the ability to be able to go through these, to see all of these, to use all of these. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, hold on. Maybe this is working. Maybe I can see this now. Ah, here we go. Look. Yes. So I can't edit this, but you can see it. So this would use Donkey into BUSD. 70% supply would go into Sturdy. 30% would go into Beethoven X, of which USD C Phantom and more. 50% supply auto compounded. So this is an example, and you can kind of see this here. Now, the problem I've got now is I can't actually get out of this. I'm stuck. I can't get back. All right, 1 second. Let me just get us back. There we go. Sorry about that. I apologise. Here we go. We're back. Right. So this is a good example. So you get to see that. You also get to see the APY, the investors. It's really clean, really nice. Looks really good, right? So this is what we're going to be launching today. I'm going to be launching all of the farms that we need to go live with. Yeah, we're going to have everything going live, all of the strategies, and yeah, it's going to look really good. So this is everything that you'll be able to see in a nice, clean, simple dashboard. Again, it could be very much that using this is easier and better than being able to go and do it all yourself. So I will be launching these strategies later on today, and we will be doing some incentives as well. So for people that get involved, we'll be having some incentives and some giveaways for those that are in. We'll be picking random addresses out of the pools. So I will be setting these up today. Today I have all of the strategies that I will be launching. They're all ready. They will, as soon as this goes live in an hour and a half's time, they will all be live, and I'll be sharing them. So you'll be able to access all of the strategies that we're building. If you want to get involved in any of the pools, you're more than welcome to. I will be involved in them myself. But yeah, this is the future of DeFi yield farming. This is setting the new standard of what is to be expected for a very clean dashboard on how you can come and invest in different DeFi yield farming protocols. So look on Binance, for example, with this one, you can get a solid 5%. So how do we do that? Well, you can have a look at the strategy. Obviously, there's nothing here live, but you'd be able to see that you would use Wrap BNB. You're going to get this APY. And you can see if you want to get the additional bonus, then you'd need to have the different tiers. So tier 0 to tier 5. There we go. Any questions? The Sunflower Land Million on Mars will be happening later. I will cover that and stream that. It looks incredible. So excited for that. Really looking forward to that. Also, the Cybella, we're currently working on the launch for that. For those of you that don't know, working alongside Bella Hadid. She's launching an NFT range, and I'm building up the community for that. Also, we know we've got Sunflower Land. We've got that collaboration with Million on Mars that's happening today. We know that I've got some passes to give away on Big Time. I've been given 10 passes for Big Time to give away. So anyone that wants to play that, we can talk about that. We've got some really cool and interesting things happening with Formation FI, which I'll be talking about. We've got Donkey, which is launching today. We've got Genopets, where I'm going to be streaming the new baby and the habitats for Genopets. That's coming up in the near future. There's so much stuff happening at the moment. It is crazy, crazy busy. But yeah. All right, let's have a quick look at this. I don't think that I've got any problems, but let me just double check. I want to just shut this down. Can I turn this off? How do I? Don't recommend doing this, ladies and gentlemen, but I want to turn off. Turn that off for 10 minutes. Let's turn that off for 10 minutes. All right. Let's just try and see if that makes a difference. I don't think it will, but let's just try. All right. Let's go to the builder again. Going to try it one more time, see if it makes a difference. See if I turn that off. I don't think there's anything else turned on. Did I turn everything else off? Right, hold on. Let's do this one. Hold on. Let's just turn everything off. There we go. We'll just quit that. That's easier. All right, nice. Let's do a test. Test investment token is cake. We're going to see if it makes a difference. Someone just said that maybe I should try turning off my forest. Maybe it's something to do with that. So we'll try it and see if it makes a difference. No. Nope. Okay, we can't access it. It's not working for us. It could be something simple. We'll figure it out later. Hey, Steve, I've seen it on Twitter. We can not pay the 5 wax for creating a wax wallet if we're in Sunflower Land. Can you explain how? Because I don't see any info. You won't see any info because it's not live yet. You've got to wait for it to go live. Give it another day. Or within the next 24 hours. So it's going live today, depending on what time zone you're in. Once it's live in the game, you'll be able to do it within the game. So from within Sunflower Land. So yeah, nothing else you need to do. Why is my website different? Why is your website different to mine? Because I am looking at the new version that's going live in an hour's time. I'm kind of showing you version 2. You're getting like a look at version 2 before it goes live. Really clean though. Really nice. Really clean. There's a nice inbuilt bridge. So if you want to swap between one exchange to another. Looking at the community, this is going to be really cool to see all of this grow. Obviously, at the moment, this is just a test site, so. Let me just try and log out, and I'm going to try and log in again. So let me just try this one. Log out and log back in again. See if this works. Let me connect my wallet. Just give me 1 second. I'm still here. Still here. Just connecting my wallet. All right, making sure this works. Ah, okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. I'm just reconnecting the wallet. I'm still here. Just give me a second. Just don't, obviously, I want to, yeah, just want to protect the credentials that I'm putting into the screen. So just give me 1 second to do this. All right, all right, all right. Right, let's come back. Let's try this again. Let's try this. Just being made to sign in. Here we go. Nice. All right, so we're signed in. So let's try again and see if it works. Going to go for the test. We're going to go for the Binance network. Going to go for 100%. Just call it a test for now. We're going to go for cake. It's just the easiest one. Input text 0. Let's go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 just for now. Protocol name. We're going to use pancake swap. We'll call it a test. Medium risk. Allocation 100%. All right. Moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Yes! We're in! We're in. I just needed to log out and log back in. That's all I needed to do. We just needed to log out and log back in. We're in, ladies and gentlemen. We're in. All right, here we go. Look at this. Check this out. So, here we go. This is what it looks like. This is so cool. This is the future right now of yield farming. You want to create a strategy? This is what you do. So, all right, let's have a look. So, we're going to bring in some pancake swap. And let's also bring in some Planet Finance, all right? Because we want to diversify our risk. We don't want all of our risk in one platform. Ironically, we're using Donkey, but don't worry about that. All right, so we've got our cake. So let's put some of the cake into Pancake Swap. All right, and we're going to use 50% here, 50% allocation. And then let's put in some into Blue Finance, and we're going to do the same thing. All right, there's our 50% stake on this side. And then, oh, let's just do this one. Yep, and then there is a 50% stake on this side. All right, so now we've got our stake. We're going to get rewarded when we look at our tokens, this is going to reward us in cake. All right, and then this is going to reward us in cake. And also we can add in our own tokens as well. So we can use any of the existing tokens. We can also add our own tokens. Lots of stuff that we can do here. So fully customizable. Fully customizable. And anything that's showing up here is showing up based on what you've bought into the protocol. So that's going to go to there. And this is going to go to here. Perfect. And then what we're going to do is from here, we're just going to reinvest. So the way that we might want to do that, look at actions. We can loop it back in. There's many things we can do here. But for now, we're just going to put that into there like this. We want to drag that out there. Maybe we want to put a little like arrow on there. Anyway, there's lots of stuff that we can play about with. What we don't want to do is that. Right. Let's just move that over there for a minute. All right, so from cake, then we can come back into here. All right, so there we go. So now we've built out our protocol. That's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it there. All right. And maybe for this, we're going to reinvest like 75%, right? So, in fact, let me just delete that. Let me just put that in here like this. We're going to do 75% here. Really? There's the interest coming in what token cake. Yep. Allocation 75%. Reinvest. Oh, okay. That's it in that top one, not that bottom line. So anyway, we'd loop back through. So the idea of me showing you this is I want you to see what is possible. Once this is built and once we're happy with this, we can then click save. Once we've done this, once we've been through all the protocols, once we've looked at everything we want to add, once we've put all the actions in place, once we've got all the tokens, once we've built our strategy and we're happy with it, we can click save. And that's it. I normally just ape into anything that Steve mentions. So there we go. Look, there is our protocol. There's our strategy. And I can launch that now. That can go live. That's ready to go live. So I just need to go through, check everything out, make sure I'm happy with everything. And again, I've got all of these. I've got all of these here. I've got sheets in front of me, just like loads of stuff here, which is all ready. All of this here is just all of the notes, all of the information that I've got to kind of map all of these out. So I've got about 7 strategies that we're going to launch with. And these will all be available in the next couple of hours. So you'll actually be able to go in and do them. So these are all of my strategies that I'm currently using to do my DeFi yield farming. And I know that the markets are down right now. They're not ideal, but it is what it is. You're not going to make massive amounts of returns, but what you can do is start to accumulate tokens. So even if you used to put like $5 in here, $10 in there, and just leave it. And what I tend to do, or what I like to do, is what's called DCA, dollar cost average. So if you set up your crypto investments as a subscription and treat it like Netflix or Spotify, and you say, do you know what? I'm going to put in $50 a month, and that's it. And then you have maybe $10 in one platform, $10 in another in another strategy, $10 in another strategy. Maybe you have 5 different strategies, and you have $10 a month going into each strategy, and you do that every month after a year. If the tokens go up and if you get more commission out of it, then you're going to be generating wealth from that. Even $20 a month, whatever it can be, like whatever's right for you. But if you do that, if you do $20 every month, and let's just say you've got 4 strategies and you're putting $5 into each strategy, it's just additional funds. It's just, or even if you have 3 strategies and you get 5% in DON, and then 5% goes into cake, 5% into BUSD, 5% into something else. Just think about how you can diversify and use it. And this is just one example of a platform. There's other platforms you can also use. You can use the platforms directly, but if you want to use something like this, then you can manage everything in one place. Just understand the risk of having all of your tokens in one place. If something happened to Donkey and all your platforms are here, then obviously that's going to be a challenge as well. So you've got to be responsible. But I definitely think this is something that you can look into as a way of getting started with very little effort. Very little effort. And there's a lot of copy farmers out there. You'll be able to look at them. There's a lot of people out there. And you'll be able to see. This one has impermanent loss. It teaches you all about this. So if I was to click on this one, for example, open up this strategy, and then it's going to teach me. So it tells you how it works, what it is, how it all goes, what you need to do. Lots of stuff to consider. The APY, the investors, the TVL. Lots of stuff to consider. So this is how much is locked in. This is not the profits that have been made. This is how much is locked into the protocol. But yeah, there you go. Pretty cool, right? Looks really clean. Looks really clean. Obviously, people that were investing in Phantom, and Phantom's gone down at the moment. What I'm going to do to start with is I am going to be focusing on stable strategies. I'm going to focus on stable strategies. Capital preservation is my key. I'm more interested in capital preservation over capital growth at this stage. And so that's what my staking strategies are going to be around. They're going to be around how I can preserve. So yeah. So do I need to hold separate BUSD and DON when piggybacking onto a strategy? So when you're piggybacking onto a strategy, all you'll need is whatever the deposit is. So for example, this one you deposit BUSD, this one you deposit cake. So if I went into here and I went to invest, I would need to put in cake. So you'll just need whatever, whatever token. You need whatever token. And you can invest DON across any network. I recommend using Binance. It's just the best and the easiest. So I use BSC. But you can stake your DON in there. And again, if I had tier 5, well, I have tier 5. So if I was to invest in tier 5, which I can do now to lock, I would get 20% referral commissions, and I get an additional 21% on top of my APY. So I'd actually be getting 42%. So yeah, lots of things to consider there. Yes, you need to stake it to get the additional levels. And it's a 14-day lockup if you do that. So, for example, this one is BUSD at 25%. So I click on this. There we go, 25%. 7 investors, when it was last updated, blah, 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 all of this information. There we go. And if there's audit links or anything like that, good farmers are going to have all of their details in here. Now, this is all just testing at the moment, so none of this is live. But I'm just showing you the user interface. Average amount invested. Median investment tells you the unrealized profit, total realized profit. It's really, this is incredible. It's really clean. It's the cleanest I've seen. And also, I've not seen anything else doing this. I've been watching the team very closely. I've been involved with the team, and yeah, to see all of this coming to life, it's incredible. Really, really excited. So yeah, excited to be able to get all these strategies out. I'm going to go away and finish uploading them all now. I will give you a link. So there's nothing you need to do at the moment. You don't need to AP in. You don't need to do anything crazy. All I would do if I was you is I would get 100 DON. Just 100 DON, $5. That's all I would do right now and do nothing else. Just get 100 DON because that's what you're going to need to access the platform. And it's pretty cheap at the moment. It might go down a little bit, but overall, you're talking about $5, right? So yeah, just have the $5 and do nothing else. Just wait. I will send you some links for you to be able to sign up and join stuff so that you can join through me. We'll get some bonuses. Everyone will be happy. I'll do some giveaways. We'll do something cool around this, all right? We'll do a good launch around it. So yeah, don't ape in at the moment. Just wait for it to go live. You'll see all my strategies. Okay, I'll be on there under my own name, Steve Woody. You'll see me on there. When you go to the copy farm, you'll see all of the pools. All right, and you'll be able to see when you go to the I don't know where it is on here. It might be in community. I don't know. You'll see it. And I'll give you the links for those. So you'll be able to go in and you'll be able to see all of my strategies. So, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Definitely keep an eye on this. If nothing else, you should definitely have it on your radar. I think this is a good potential. For me, so let me just give you the explanation as to why I believe this is important. With the general public, when you're talking about mass adoption, general public, there are two things: sloth and greed. If I can teach you how to make lots of money with doing little work, you're interested, general public. If I can then remove the barriers to entry, remove the friction, so that I give you the path of least resistance. So if I can make something very simple, very easy, and it can make you money and you don't have to do a lot of work, you're in. That's it. You're in. That's what this aims to do. One-click copy farming for you to be able to follow experts, to be able to generate yield in a very simple UI. It ticks all of those boxes for mass adoption. Now, I'm not saying this will be the answer, but I do believe that there is nothing else out there like this. And when you consider mass adoption, I believe that it's protocols like this that are going to pave the way. Fun, gamified, clean, simple UIs with that's removed the friction, that allows you to generate yield without having to think about it. That's why eToro is successful, and that is why I believe this is going to be so successful. That's my thesis behind this. You make your own thesis. You do your own research. Look into it. Realize where we are in general. The entire crypto market is down. DeFi and GameFi have been smashed harder than anything. I mean, I can't explain to you how painful it's been for me recently, because my whole business is built around DeFi yield farming and GameFi, Web3 game. The entire guild's been smashed to bits, like absolutely destroyed. But we're still here. We're still building. We're still growing. We're still working. And when it recovers, we'll be much stronger for it. But yeah, it's been hard. I'm not going to lie to you. But I do believe that whilst the markets are down and these teams are building, these are the times when everyone else is scared. These are the times to invest. You invest when everyone else is scared, when there's fear in the market, when the market's down. That's the time that you invest, because then when there's greed, when there's mania, when there's a hype, that's when you cash out. Okay? Buy low, sell high. Easy said, hard to do. So yeah, I would say that right now we're a very fearful market. People are scared. A lot of stuff is down. So if you're looking to get involved, now would be the perfect time. But invest responsibly. Do your research. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. Dollar cost average, and you should be okay. Treat it like a subscription is what I would do, as an investment subscription. So like $5 a month, $20 a month, $100 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever is right for you. But yeah, I would allocate a percentage into this for the future, and then just leave it and let it do its thing. So yeah. These days, a friend told me about a project that also served to copy the transactions of experts, but this platform looks more complete and friendly. I don't remember the name of the other one, but it must be a few. There's a couple of people that have tried to do it. Donkey's been building for the last 12 months. Like I said, they've been building. They have version 1 out. It was successful. Version 2, they got hacked. Then version 2 come out, so they had to rebuild into Fireblocks, change a lot of things. The UI is a lot cleaner. Everything's working. I mean, this is a complex system. This is like even version 1 was complex. But for all of the stuff to happen in the background, for all of the integrations with all of the platforms, with the smart contracts and everything, yeah, it takes some getting used to. But as I said, I do believe that this will be the future. If you are on PancakeSwap, then you are in the right place. All you will need to do, I actually use 1inch, to be honest with you. I use 1inch. So if you go to don-key finance, don-key.finance, you'll be able to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and you'll see the BEP20 contract address. So what I would do is copy this address. I actually use 1inch. 1inch is always, I've always found it better for me. So app.1inch.io. And from here you'll be able to swap. So you'll be able to choose what you want to swap to. So I'm going to type it in. There we go. So I can change if you're in like BUSD as an example. So I've got my BUSD token to Donkey. Let's say that I want to do like 20. You said you've got 100. Oh, you got 120 Don on PancakeSwap. Perfect. Yeah. So there we go. So if I was to do like $25 on BUSD, I would get 518 Don. You can do it on KDon as well. So one of the things that I like to do is I always go to CoinMarketCap. I'll always have a look at the token on CoinMarketCap because I think it's good to do that. I'll understand what's going on, and then I'll click on Market. And this is where I'll see where is the best liquidity. Okay, where is the most volume at the moment? And at the moment, it's on KuCoin. It's on KuCoin. Now, on KuCoin, it's called KDon. It's Don, but it's KDon instead of just Don for whatever reason. They probably had another token called Don. So the token is called Don on PancakeSwap. But if you were to buy it on KuCoin, you could buy it on there as well, and it's got better liquidity. It doesn't matter either way, to be honest. But wrapped BNB is going to be your best. So wrap BNB into Don on PancakeSwap. You're going to get the best rates. It's actually the cheapest. They've got good liquidity. A lot of volume on there. So yeah, that's what I would do. So yeah, if you're into tier 1 for now, great. Then all I would do if I was you is just stake that in tier 1 for 14 days, lock it up. Or you might want to hold it, wait and see if there's a pump with version 2, maybe sell it, let it come back down again because there'll always be a correction, and then buy back in. You might be able to mitigate your risk at the very start just from that alone. Because if you can get into this risk-free, even better, right? It's a completely risk-free transaction for you, which is kind of where you want to get. But overall, if we're looking at the Donkey price in all time, you can see how low it is compared to where it's kind of been sitting. And even if we take sort of an average here, 60 cents. All right, let's take a bad average here. Around 50 cents. So I would say looking at this, 50 cents is where I would expect the token to be sitting. Right now, I think it's very, very undervalued. And I think that's absolutely fine given the market conditions. But I think if you buy this token under 50 cents, then you're fine. I bought mine at 15 cents, and I think I got in at a good time. So you can get in at an even better price than me. Now, there's no guarantee it's going to be successful. I'm not making any promises. But I've put my money where my mouth is. I believe that this has potential. And I think that risk equals reward. And if you're willing to take the risk, then you should be able to get the reward. And I think this is a good, solid investment when you look at risk to reward. Makes a lot of sense to me. So, yeah, that's it. Look forward to seeing this go live. Like I said, not long to go. So, wanted to get this video out there. Wanted you to have the time to be able to see it. Again, I will make sure in the next hour that everything's uploaded and that you can see all of the strategies. So take care. Have a good day. And if you've got any questions, let me know. I'll be on Twitter as well. I'm about to post this on Twitter. If you've got any strategies, any farming strategies that you want me to consider, that you want me to build and put out there in the next hour or so, let me know. Let me know, and I'll be more than happy to take a look. This is what I'm doing today. This is my focus until we transition into the Million on Mars and Sunflower Land, which will be my next stream. My next stream will be that. Can you ask on your big time membership, Rook? Yes, I need to. I'm looking to find a way to be able to give you that access. I want to be able to give you that access. I just need to find a way for the developers or the game to be able to do it in a way that doesn't give you access to all of my assets in my wallet. And so that's just, you know, me trying to protect the assets that I've got in there at the moment. But yes, I've got the gold pass that's just sitting there not being used at the moment. I really want you to be using it. I'm just trying to get them to answer that and to sort that out. So yeah, I will be on top of that, and I am on top of that. I'll let you know as soon as I can. Do you have an hour for the next stream about sunflower? Do I have an hour for the next stream? Yes, so the Sunflower Million on Mars stream, I will do that, and I will spend a good hour going through that. So yes, absolutely. In fact, let me just... All right, let me have a look, see if I can show you something. Is there anything I can show you? Is there anything I can give you a quick sneak peek? Oh, maybe. Maybe. Do you want a sneak peek? Shall I give you a cheeky sneak peek? I can give you a cheeky sneak peek. Oh, should I do this? Should I do this? I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I should do this or not. I don't know if I should do this or not. I don't know if I should show you this. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I think he's asking what time. I don't know. I don't know right now. We're just waiting. We're just waiting right now to yeah, we're just waiting right now. So it depends. So you've got the Australian development team, obviously late in the day for those, and you've got the American development team. So Million on Mars is based in Texas in American time, and Sunflower Land is based in Australia, Australian time. So we need to work in the middle of those. So probably looking at a bit later on in a few more hours, but we'll keep you updated and let you know what's happening there. All right, I'm gonna share something. I'm gonna show you something now. That this is not okay. Let me stress this. This is not final. What you're about to see is a concept. It's not finished. This is not guaranteeing how it will look in the game, but it does give you a bit of an example of something to look at. Ready? I'm going to show you this for a few seconds, and then it's going to go. That's it. Ready? Here we go. Check this out. How cool is that? What? Look at that. How cool is that? So good, right? There we go. That's it. That's all you're getting. It's going to be amazing. Really, really excited. Cannot wait. I'm so looking forward to this. So looking forward to this. The team have done incredible. They've done amazing. Done such a good job. There we go. I just want to transfer BUSD from Binance to MetaMask. Yeah, that's easy enough. Just go into your MetaMask. Just copy your... make sure you're on your Binance Smart Chain. Once you're on Binance Smart Chain, copy your address and send it across. And then go to... I use 1inch. I don't use PancakeSwap. I use 1inch. Because it finds the best way. So this will say, like, what is the best way? And using 1inch sometimes is better than going through something else. Now, this is going to go from BUSD to BNB to DON. So you actually don't... You want to have BNB. That's your best rate. Like your best way in. Yeah, and then you can figure out like what the cost would be. BNB Smart Chain Network gas fee is low. Very low. It's the best rate you're going to get. So BNB to DON is the way to go. So if you're in Binance or anything like that, send across BNB rather than BUSD. Because if you do BUSD, which you can do, like you can do BUSD, there's nothing wrong with it. But just understand that it will go from... Oh no, look, this way is going to go direct as well. BUSD to DON. So this does work. If I was to do like $25... Oh no, look, see... There's not enough liquidity. So if I do $25, it goes BUSD to BNB and then to DON. All right, there's not enough liquidity to go directly. So maybe... Wow. Yeah, look, there's no liquidity. So it always finds the path of least resistance. And here, in this way, to do this, you want about 20... Yeah, 25. $25 will give you 516 DON. It has been a while since I've been live. Yeah, doing well. Doing well, thank you. So yeah, you don't actually need BUSD. BNB will be better because it's one less transfer, which might save you a few pennies. But BNB to DON is the way to go, and I use 1inch. So if you were to do it, like that is the link that I would use. That is the link that I would use to go from BNB to DON. It will give you your best rates. But remember, don't use it all. Don't send all of your BNB because you will need some. You will need some because you need to make sure that you've still got your gas. Because don't forget on the Binance Smart Chain, BNB is what is used. And so you'll need that for gas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's everything we've covered today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Have a great day. Don't forget, make sure you've got at least 100 done just so you can access the platform. We'll be going live in an hour or so. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.